Hello, I'm Nicolas Kurchenko Guerrero, and this is my video for the key activity. Firstly, what types of challenges you face when modeling real-life data? Personally, in this project, one of the biggest challenges was actually modifying the exponential regression so that it fitted the most amount of data points as possible. When I put the function originally, most of the points in the middle, around the 40-50 gap, were actually correct, but to get a more precise model, I had to adjust, so the model would actually pass through the beginning and end of all the data recorded. What tools can we use to model real-life data? Well, obviously you need to have some kind of tool that manages all the data recollected. In this situation, for example, we used Excel to do a table of all the data results, and also something that can actually generate the graph of the model. So for example, Desmos, the graphic calculator that I used. What considerations are important to make when using real-life data? Well, it is important to recognize that it's not going to be absolutely perfect. Of course, there is going to be some sort of residual error, and that as good as your model is, it cannot pass through all the data points. So yeah, there's going to be some approximations that are not exact, and I think that's important to keep in mind. How does your model compare to a model made by AI? Is the AI model reliable? What conclusions can you obtain from it? Well, I actually have the AI model used. This is what Gemini had. And honestly, I don't think it's as good as the model I created because, like I said, when you begin to do the model, a lot of the middle points get correct, but you're missing out a lot of the edges. And because of the AI model, it has a lot of underestimating and overestimating some data points. So there's definitely a pattern for the residual error, and that's not very good. I think that because of doing real life models, there is a lot of try and error, or at least when I did it for my project, the AI is not suitable for this kind of results, and that's why it's not as reliable as something made from a real person. Well, that's the end of my video. Thank you very much for your attention.